Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. How's your day going, y'all? Welcome, everyone. I'm just gonna do this really quick. Now, we're just gonna go do this really quick. Just like that. Graphics and then full screen. There we go. Let's play some Kuzureta a little bit. Okay, I guess I'll make the stream a little bit longer than the previous one since, you know, I promised. And I think you guys would also definitely like it. Besides, let me just quickly check something out. Oh, okay, it's thankfully public. It didn't change its visibility. As far as SOAS, Deadjet XD. Sus Stremelius, Pixel not anymore. Hello, Wifault. Why my YouTube account get hacked? I'm not sure, but I would advise you guys to turn on the two-factor authentication thingy for your channel as like an extra layer of security so that doesn't happen to you as well. I hate this dashboard. Now I'm gonna hack Flint's Cooper YouTube account and upload a video of him doing a 99 to 100 on Erebus. Okay. And then there goes this ass click. I know it's a buffer click, but it's just too fast for me. I don't have the stamina for that click, exclusively for that one. No stamina for buffer clicks. Nope. I would still definitely play this over Erebus because it doesn't look like literal shit. There we go. Oh, hello Daniel. Welcome. 70 to 100 on Infernal Abyss. Well done. It's after the impossible UFO. Well done. Oh, that's actually Kuzureta. It's just not decorations mode. But I won't beat it that way, of course. Trust me, guys. Oh, hello Danix. Welcome. Kuzureta, yup, that's the one. I was about to say, is this Vasureta? I mean, I can't really blame you. Sometimes people can mix these two levels, so it's understandable. I also did, from what I remember, 39 times 2 last night and 27 to 100, which I guess shows I can definitely complete this. I would still definitely play this over Erebus. Because this level doesn't look like crap, if you know what I mean. But certain parts in this level really are questionable. I can't lie about that. Then there goes this one goofy wave. And I would say this is probably the most questionable part of the entire level gameplay-wise. I can't lie about that. And yeah, this last click, really stupid because your icon turns invisible before you even hit this orb over here, which is just so goofy. Not the biggest fan of that. I would say that the last click of Vasureta is so much easier because you actually get to see your icon before it goes invisible. Another femboy level. Yup. I don't really know any of the Vasureta gameplay, so yeah. That's what an average femboy always says, T. I got Vervin's video on Objectively of Art in my recommended. I decided to watch it since I found it an interesting topic. Oh, I think I've also seen that you've sent a video of his into the Discord server talking about opinions or something, right? I didn't see it fully and I didn't really memorize the entire topic of the video. I didn't even watch it. I don't know what even that is about because I didn't even watch it, as I mentioned. But I do remember him. He does have a few videos on his channel. The UFO at 66 is almost impossible on 60 Hz for Infernal Abyss. I hate this part. Understandable. I died, I believe, 20 or 30 times to that UFO before beating Infernal Abyss. And I think, yeah, next month it will be 3 years since I've completed it. I believe it's my 3rd most viewed completion on my channel as well, which is a really good thing to know. And I can't even just put my mind into how stupid that little wave is. I can't even choose the right words to describe how bad it is. It's nowhere near as questionable as this part. Like, I think you guys can also tell how off-sync each click to the song is at this specific part. I just don't really have the actual song for this level, like I didn't replace it yet. And I also had plans on doing the last click in a slightly different way. I'll have some sort of cosmetic turned on before beating this level. Or actually, I wanted to ask you guys this, since I'm already used to dying to the endings of levels. I kind of wanted to ask you guys if I should turn this on, only because of the last click where you can't even see your icon. It's so unfair. Like, just that's so silly. If the if the high trigger was at least placed here or something, then that would make sense. But then the high trigger is placed, I think, on this spot. Like, you guys can... Fuck me. You guys can see this little spike over there, right? I think that's where the high trigger activates, and then that makes the last click completely luck-based because you can't see your icon. I find it so stupid. So I kind of wanted to ask you guys if I should truly enable this on to have some sort of like cue where my icon really is, because it will indefinitely help me out. If not, then that's understandable. It's not like I already haven't died to the endings of extremes anyway. Majority of information is false. I don't know why that exists. Highly bad UFO at 66%. True. Like, I'm pretty sure that some of the alignments just completely break, like especially on that third pillar. Or something. If it was just moved like a quarter of a block to the right, then that would make sense. Move trigger. Why do I say move trigger? I mean, why am I surprised? It's a visual nerf, so no, okay. Okay, I won't. You guys can trust me on that. I was just using it for shits and gigs. I think if you guys also had this mod menu and then turned this on, you guys can also tell that the last click is much easier. Or maybe I could use like the song like as a little help for when to time my click, because it can kind of help me out. Okay, it appears there's no messages. Okay. How did I first try that wave? Okay. Then there goes this questionable triple click with the wave. I'd say that the last 40% of this level is like the easiest part. Victors of this level have also said that as well. I can also confirm that myself, that the difficulty past 60% on this level drops down drastically. And there we go. And before that, he absolutely and utterly misinterprets the points given in favor of objectivity. Might be or not happening, but Babylon 3 is being cooked. Haven't done anything so far. Oh, well, I am actually excited to see how that will turn out. And I think that the account that I use on my phone, right? Like the one I use for uploading joke levels, right? In a couple days, it will probably reach its end because I think that I should upload 15 more levels before moving to another account. Like I can show you guys that there's almost 1,000 levels. Yeah, see? With the 3 unlisted ones, 988. And now I'm wondering whether that first level I uploaded on this account will truly disappear or not. Or I'll have to find it through the ID. Okay, so I'll keep this in mind. I'll use this Strim, of course. It started like usual with my typical ULDMs, and then I turned them into Trumps! Look at these Trumps! Trump bazooka, Trump, I don't know, a bunch of Trumps. Sometimes it works, sometimes it's broken at 66%, I don't understand. Well, I mean, it's kind of similar to the 80% dual in Erebus, like sometimes the alignments are just completely different. Wait, yeah, alignments, yeah. Radiotherapy, oh yeah, let's try that. See, I didn't forget about it. I've actually played this in practice mode, and it turns out that 15% is basically physically impossible. Like, you should either remove this, probably, if you want others to probably give it a shot at completing. So you have to use noclip for this jump, like that. I mean, I can't really blame you for adding that to your level. We all gotta start from somewhere. You'll improve at creating, trust me. After downloading, rate 9 stars. Okay. As you say, so. Fire level. Nerf. Okay, radiotherapy nerf. Then I'm gonna continue reading the chat. One, two, two. Root-tu-tu-tu, root-tu-tu. One, two, three. Fuck! That was so close. I was so confident in that click too. 5 stars, okay, that makes more sense. There you go. Hopefully that helps you out. Z-God moment. Oh yeah, I don't know what happened to him, but he, for some reason, decided to delete all of his content. For some reason, which happened a couple months ago, I don't know. My Virulence layout has 20 views and my Tendo completion got 8 views in the span of a day. My view rate decreased thrice. I mean, from what I heard, if you were to upload more often on your channel, then you would get more noticed by others, which I guess is self-explanatory, but if you can't really keep up with the upload schedule, or if you can't upload consistently, then that's understandable. Not everyone's like attached to YouTube like non-stop. Hello, Spy. Welcome. 13% on the silent mode challenge. Congrats. Congrats in that case. I'm not sure how difficult that even is, but congrats on the progress. Hello, Smeeze. What's your best demon right now? Best one? Well, the one I consider the best is definitely this one. This one is amazing in all aspects. The fact that it also even got nerfed a month ago, it made it way more playable. It's just the beginning is a little bit harder. And then the duel at like 50 is like nerfed. But my hardest right now is Vasureta. I'm very proud of that so far. Feedback on this? Maybe try watching some tutorials on how to improve at deco and maybe gameplay perhaps. Maybe that can help you out. As a person who has been playing this game for over, I believe, 5 years, and is mostly a person that completes levels, I don't think I could give much tips for gameplay because my gameplay is rather questionable, so I wouldn't like to cover that. I'd say 4 times because your every video used to have below 100 views or near that. It was 40 on average. My bad thought, it was all time, Balmeo. It was 40 on average and my viral and layout got 21. Also getting Nintendo's potential view rate on average, that will be almost 3 times. What the actual fuck? What is this? Slaughterhouse by Ice Cave. Who beat this? Snow? Who even is this person? This is my first time seeing this person. I don't know who this person is. Insane reaction. Okay, let's take a listen.
Nein, what the fuck, Digga? Hä? Digga, du hast 20 Minuten oder so heute gespielt.
Oh, he's German. I was confused with what he was saying. Well, if this is legit, then congrats to that person. I know for a fact I'm not beating Slaughterhouse in my life. Whoa, it's Xenon. Hello, Xenon, in that case. Well, if you want people to actually play your level, then yeah, no impossible jumps. I mean, that should be self-explanatory, of course. Hard wave is okay as long as it's actually physically, like, possible. You can keep it difficult, but not, like, physically impossible. If you, of course, is flaming. If you're aiming for it to get rated, of course. Desco Corner. Okay. Let's give this a try in that case. Okay, this seems like a bit of a difficult jump. Like if I was to jump super early and then jump super late over there. Yeah, that's the way of passing it. And there we go! It's not that difficult. It's just the jump at the beginning that kind of carries it. Then I guess you should be fine. I see you have rated this demon, so hopefully this helps you out with whatever you're planning to do with that level. Jump from a medium demon to this? He beat his first extreme, bro, no way, bro became Space UK. Trans flag instant dislike, instant invalidation of the completion, bro became Space UK. I mean, Vasreda is, I guess, not terrible, but it can definitely get some improvements if it was to get an update, of course. Hello, What Watcher. I just don't get it on how to do 66% on Infernal Abyss, worst part ever. Well, you're not wrong, though. I mean, that's at least not worse than the 80% duel in Erebus, which I died to 3 times and then never completed that level. I just need, like, a good mindset if I want to return to it. Is it okay if I make a Trump level? I mean, it's your choice. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, of course. There's plenty of Trump levels on the servers. Especially with this song. It's called Come True by XXX Wolf XXX. Just gonna search up Trump and then we're gonna press this button and see how many pages have Trump in it. Okay, and what? There is that many? Holy crap! What? That's like 353 levels. 353 Trumps with this song. Holy crap. If you guys weren't to also upload your Trumps, I don't think it will get that many. It's a chat. Okay. Wait, let me actually try out Infernal Abyss myself. Infernal Abyss 240 Ludum. Wait, that's not even an actual thing? Oh, it is! I just had the song. Okay! Okay! I suppose there is actually an easier way of doing the UFO at like 65%, but it does require some slightly different strategy. I can show you, but it's rather goofy. I think a friend of mine actually discovered it like 3 years ago. So yeah, don't play this level, not just for the fact that it's bad, but also don't play it on this LDM because you just can't see like certain objects. I think there used to be a secret way over there, but I think that's only practice mode exclusive. I thought if I was to upload that, then it would get like hundreds of views. Okay, so here it goes. Here is the UFO. What I like doing here is to tap this orb a little bit late, which is a bit risky, but then, I mean, that's the only way of doing this part. And then tap these orbs how you usually do, and then tap this orb late, which will give you a terrible alignment for this size portal. And if you go like late enough, that will actually kill you. Here's an example. As long as I can get it. Maybe something like that, because the portal is badly placed. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. But if you skip that yellow orb at like 67%, like this one. Yeah, I just did it, see? See, that's what can actually happen if you tap this orb in a stupid way. If you skip this orb, if you get a good enough alignment for this pillar, right? Then you can actually do the rest of the UFO easily, see? It's much more convenient. Oh yeah, and you can see your icon on this little corridor. So yeah, don't play this level on this LDM. And then there goes this goofy UFO, so just add a little cherry at the top of the cake. And then this little goofy click. And you should be fine at the last ship, unless the nerves become too strong. And then I never collected this coin because it's just too risky. I do admire the ones that go for it, regardless of if they're fluking or not. Yeah, level requests are allowed. I like having level requests on for my broadcasts. I think you guys like it. I mean, most of the people are used to my broadcasts having level requests, so why wouldn't I have them on this stream? This level is shitty. Oh wait, I clicked too early. I was like, bro, how did that kill me? Oh yeah, that's because that's a saw blade. I kind of sight readed most of these things. Most of the gameplay, I mean. I was like, bro, there's no way that works, and then until I realized there's a fake over there. Then you go over there and then through that. Okay, I mean, that's not that difficult. It's just a little bit of practice. I will commit crimes in the future after this level. Also, Flint, have you watched my video about tidal wave? Well, I haven't really watched it fully. I've only read the description of you mentioning why that level is, like, bad. But I will definitely watch it to the fullest. You've sent it in my Discord, I easily can get the link. And by the way, guys, here's something I wanted to mention. Yesterday I wasn't streaming because I had to stay at home. I had guests. I believe yesterday was, I think, the 30-year anniversary since my mother and dad have married. I believe that's what it's called. And yeah, that's why yesterday I couldn't get to stream, because I had guests. So I wanted to make up for not streaming yesterday. Oh yeah, anniversary, yeah. Okay, thank God I've heard of that word. Sorry, I was watching old streams of his. It's okay, it's okay. My internet like Erebus difficulty now. Oh, nah, bro. Whatever you guys do, do not play this level if you appreciate life. I got, I believe, yeah, 84, I think, at the end of, I think, May or so? Or in early June? I don't think I can remember. Or somewhere in June, I can't tell. I died to the 80% duel 3 times on a deleted stream and then never beat the level. I wouldn't mind returning to this level, but I just need like a good mindset for it. This level is kind of like Aeon's experience with Tartarus. It really is a patience test. I got so many 16 to 100 runs, enough to the point where I can't replicate them from 0. Truly shows how goofy this level is. I've seen, I believe, some people call this easier than goddamn Catalyze. How? How can you call this easier than goddamn Catalyze? I might upload the 78 run on this today, which I got about a week ago by now. If you guys would like to see it, of course, just let me know. There it is. I jumped so early and I lived? Okay. Sure. I don't know why I can't answer, because I don't really understand anything about the LGBT community. Then shut your mouth and don't say anything about it if you don't even understand what you're talking about. So this is harder than Vasureta in your opinion. Definitely. I would argue that Vasureta is a bit easier because Vasureta doesn't make me as suicidal as Erebus. Like, I believe I can do 16 to 100 in like 30 to 40 minutes if I was to play on my PC where the game is actually playable. I've played Erebus for 2 nights straight for I think 30 to 40 minutes and haven't beaten it since. Oops, shit. It sort of worked. Well, I mean, I hope that little strategy helps for the rest of the experience, because it actually makes the UFO surprisingly easier. And there goes this kind of goofy port. No offense to the person that constructed it, but it doesn't really play that well. A lot of people say how this level doesn't sync even for the most part. Especially Augie's part, like that part at like 46 till 60. Which is so offensively off sync. And then as a cherry at the top of the cake, you have an invisible last click. Transfinite Void won't be... Wait. Transfinite Void won't be taught once soon. I have something being worked on and it's much harder. Alright. And remember to not rush on your projects, of course. So you have a better final result of it. I remember when I always rushed on videos on my channel and then felt bad for just trying to finish it earlier when I could have made the video so much better. That was at least in the past, of course. Now I make sure that my content is like in its best form, you know? Okay, in that case. The amount of clicks it has is this amount where BMS means limit of Bashiku matrix system. Alright. I don't think I'll ever make a level of that type. I'll mostly stick to just like easier to make levels. Oh yeah, so I started making the Bambisonilon layout. It's not fully finished yet, and the gameplay is just as always questionable, but I'm sort of satisfied with it. Here you guys can see it. And there it is. How accurate was that? 97.84, okay. I was kinda inspired from Atomic Cannon to make this level. And then for the last click, it will be similar to Avernus' last jump, the way I saw it. When Lumi probably doesn't know about the TAR series, TRL. Oh, and yeah guys, here's a question, so place your bets. How many do you guys think I'm gonna die to the last click of Kuzureta by Tenno and more? Because the last click is really hard because you can't see your icon. I believe it's just as difficult as the last jump from Erebus by Boltstep, Ilrel, and Rustem. I don't think I can recall the last time I've done this final green orb in rows. there it is. I'll probably have to play Kuzureta on a LDM from Tenno, because the one part at 61 does drop me a decent amount of frames, so I'll probably use this ultra low detail mode, which is so offensively ugly. But it's still rather smooth for the most part. I think once 2.2 releases, which will be in the next month, or even less in fact, I'll actually be able to run Kuzureta, maybe even in full detail, because the game will probably use more cores instead of just running on a single core, which is really good. Alright, I made myself some tea. Alright, have a good one, bro. This part over here is rather nice. It's probably one of my favorite parts of the entire level. It just plays so nicely. Like, this part's really chill. And then it builds up to one impossible wave, which is this one. Like, this wave is kinda goofy. Wait. You can skip the orb! Let's go! Let's go! So yeah, this part is probably the laggiest in the entire level, for some reason. And there it is. I'll probably get the replacement song for this level to see if the last click syncs to the song. Well, if it does, it will be a surprise, because a vast majority of the inputs in this level don't really sync that much. It's kind of like similar with my sync, but this level is like in a much better shape. You almost guessed, lol. It will be something like TAR 520 was supposed to be limit of BAF. Bauer's exploding array function. Thought it was not enough. Welcome back, Smeeze, in that case. Oh yeah, my sub count grew a little bit. It went from 2,23,000 and now it's at 2,25,000. It's probably because of my completion of Untitled getting over 1,500 views, making it my most viewed completion on the channel. I thought, why specifically Untitled completion to blow up? That seems a little bit too specific. But I'm definitely thankful, of course. I'm glad that the video hit the algorithm for once. I'm definitely satisfied with it. I think I will from now on play this game only on my PC if I was to truly grind a level, because it's actually playable. On this one, it does have tendencies of lagging on literal 1.9 levels. And I'm not even lying. I mean, it's probably because I'm playing on high graphics. I think that's why it was dropping frames. But if I was to play on medium graphics, I would definitely get way more performance. And the way to get even more performance is to play in windowed mode, but then that gives input delay. So I will be forced to use display capture in order for OBS to actually capture the gameplay. If I was to make the game window as small as something like, let's say this, wait, something like that, right? And then if I was to play levels like, let's say, Erebus, I'll actually be capable of running it in, I believe, maybe full detail, right? And look at the FPS, so stable. I mean, I don't think anybody would play this game this way unless you're Nintendo Fox. Like that one guy who plays the game from only on 120 FPS from what I've seen. What a Chad. He has like tens of completions on his channel. His completions just never get old. Okay, wow, I actually did that first try. I like how everyone who tries to argue with me ends up either being ironic in every single message at the breaking point or goes silent and act all stupid and foolish. Why do you even begin an argument if you don't know what you'll be going through? 36 by 27 resolution. Instant skill boost. T. True. I honestly never realized that playing this game in windowed mode actually gives input delay. That's literally something I never knew. And then, yeah, my PC, my PC runs this level with ease. This one can too, only this way. But I don't think I would play like this anymore. Nope. Nah, how about 4x3, 12 pixels? Wait, I have an idea. How much frames will I get this way? Wait, no, not that. You guys, oh my god, it's so blurry this way! No! No way, bro. I mean, if you guys can't really see the FPS, I'm gonna tell it myself. It shows over 200 for the first ship of Dolos. Okay, now here it's dropping some frames, which makes sense. This part does use a decent amount of objects, so that's understandable. My average screen resolution for Friday Night Funkin' at 2021 leaked real. I believe it was, for me, the exact exactly the opposite. I think I use larger windows just to overall see the notes a bit better. No wonder no wonder the mods were having constant lag spikes. Whoop. The fact that I've been completing all of these levels with input delay from playing in windowed mode makes the completions twice as more impressive. And then I realized why I was so kinda bad with ship. It wasn't even... I don't think it was even my inputs, it was the input latency. Does this mean 1280 by 720 is cheating? Sarcasm, so H. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, why do I get so easily lost in the middle of the level? One, two, three. We did the UFO easily. Day 6 of waiting Flint to come back to CS. Well, I actually do have some news for you. Recently I noticed that I don't even have that many games on really any device that I have that I'm using, right? So I guess I will actually install Counter-Strike back, so then I can play with you guys again. If you guys would like to see that, of course. When do you want to install it? I think I'll probably do it today. I think that's a much better option than delaying it. Because I think the first time I installed Counter-Strike, it took, I believe, an hour and 30 minutes to install. Probably because of its size, which makes sense. Well, you're lucky in that case, Pixel. Yeah, this is something I never showed on stream before. If you time your wave perfectly to the spikes, you can cheese the last cube. Yeah, you can actually go through it. That's actually sick. I don't think anyone has ever done that from zero ever before. Nah, I'm just kidding. I won't do that if I was to complete Dolos. This just doesn't look right. Why would I ever complete this level like this? Whoop. There we go. When do you plan on playing, considering the time it will download and the time you'll go home? Because I'll be on for 3 more hours. Well, I think I will truly go home in about 15 minutes by now, if that makes sense. So then I can actually download it. Like, as soon as I get on the PC, I'll boot it up and then install the game right away. Because it's been a while since the last time I used Steam. I kinda missed playing that game. Even though I'm not, like, the best when it comes to shooters, I'll definitely return to Counter-Strike if you guys would love to see me return. And from what I see, you guys would love to see that, so you guys can expect a comeback. Last seen 259 days, bro. Oh yeah, so I think that's because I wanted to... Wait. Don't tell me it's gonna crash. No, don't crash. No, it's gonna crash. It's gonna crash probably because of the amount of extensions I put into the folder. It's so gonna do that. I'm about to crash. Come on, I'll wait for a nice little 40 more seconds then. Okay, thank you. So I'm just gonna quickly boot up the game again. Really quick. I don't know why does the game crash this frequently. I literally just said like 15 seconds ago that it's probably because of the amount of extensions I put into it. And now all the progress gone. So I'm gonna have to do this over and over. I'm gonna turn on the sources again. And there we go. So what I was trying to say is, I don't think I've been using Steam as much because when I injected this mod menu into this game, right? It actually, what is it called? The FPS bypass was surprisingly working. Before I even got this mod menu gifted, I used the version 5 without opening up Steam, and then it didn't really change the actual refresh rate or the frame rate, right? So it turns out that I think Violently X is my first non-240 FPS completion. Completion of a refresh rate below 200 for me is kind of surprising. So I'll probably continue this Bambisonilon layout at some point, but this is how this layout looks like in its current state. It's basically what you would expect from my layout. And there it is. I'm a big fan of the Intercept 2 for the song. I like it very much. Atomic Cannon. This gameplay is garbage. Shit level, lol. GG. Atomic Cannon fans when Trump walks in. Dude, that actually makes sense. Because everyone who's a fan of Atomic Cannon will definitely run away from the Trump fart fans, because Trump is known for making some unnatural disasters. Like, if Trump farts, then it's the end of the world. I'm surprised I did certain chunk of these clicks first try. I think I'll just try to get to the drop, and then I'm gonna see if I received any message, perhaps. And there we go. Oh, it turns out I didn't receive any message in the chat so far. And here goes this monstrosity of a cube. I don't know if this part will get consistent if I was to go for this level, which is highly unlikely. This will probably take me hours to learn. I mean, if I learned Vasureta, then I can also learn this. It's just that this is a way harder level. And speaking of Vasureta, since I mentioned it, here's a little sneak peek for you guys. I've been planning on making a tutorial on how to beat Vasureta, if you guys would love to see that. I think that will probably get a decent amount of views considering Vasureta is a click pattern level and there's a decent amount of people jumping to that level. So it can probably help them out, and I think making that video is actually valid considering I've beaten the level, so giving tips for a level I've beaten makes more sense. That's kind of like beating a level and then giving opinions on it. It makes more sense than giving opinions on something I haven't completed. Let's just get to the UFO, then I'm gonna see if I received any message. Oh, this click looks rough. This click looks like it's going to be a massive run killer. I mean, the UFO should be relatively close. We made it so far into the level. And look! Oh yeah, there it is. Yes, there we go. Welcome back, Smeeze, in that case. I can make better gameplay than Infernal Abyss. Well, I mean, I could tell, because the gameplay for Infernal Abyss isn't really that well polished. Or even well made, to put it that way. Ooh, that was kinda decent. Yes! There we go. That is Atomic Cannon by Lee. There's the message, no comment on what to do this level. Well, this was like a really good stream so far. This was like rather successful. I'm glad I streamed today, of course. Trump mugshot dart! What the hell? Yes, I did it. I didn't at the last release. There we go. This is supposed to be kind of like a bootleg version of the 18% wave from Kuzureta. It's just if I was to make it myself, which of course looks pretty bad. But perhaps, or potentially a bit more consistent. And I will stream for like 4 more minutes and then end off the stream, and then when I get back home, I'm gonna install Counter-Strike because I missed playing it. And it turns out that people would actually love to see me return to the game. So why wouldn't I return to it? Let's end it off with a level that one of the Serbian people completed, Keres by its hybrid. Turns out that there is actually a Serbian victor of this level. And then the person that completed this level died to that last jump. Ooh, that was kind of smooth with the ship. It's been 15 minutes now, T. Oh, okay. Hello, Gaster. Welcome. So I suppose I'll end the stream in like 2 minutes right now. My English is so bad, that sounds ass. I thought of basically finishing this practice run and then ending the stream, so that's what I've been planning in my head. And I'm thankful that this spike over here is a fake. And here it goes, Keres. I would definitely choose this over Erebus for obvious reasons. I definitely prefer this over Erebus by Bold Step and Ilral and Rustam because this actually has more lively decorations. It's a no surprise I enjoyed levels like Tech Manifestation when like 90% of the people that have played it called it garbage. And then there goes this lottery click. Yeah, see, I didn't forget about that. This is one of the few timings that I actually remember. And then this part too, which I remember from the original Erebus because it contains a garbage click. And then the worst duel in Geometry Dash. But this one's a bit more polished, it's not as ass as in Erebus. Wait, I didn't click every orb. And then there goes this weird looking duel. I suppose that works too, because naturally you're supposed to enter that portal rather than skipping it. And then obviously, this is the click that Cole died to a couple days ago, and then he beat the level like the next day. There it is! Nice. Now let's end off the stream in that case. Since you said you're gonna end the stream after this level, I'm gonna play Cry of Fear when you do it. Rubbed up Clubstep Monster. So, I guess I'll just end off the stream from here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in into the stream. I'm now gonna go home to install Counter-Strike so then I can play it with my friends since it's been a while. And you guys can expect the next content video to be how to complete Vasureta by Ryzen and others. So now you guys have a little sneak peek what my next video will be. Thank you guys for tuning in into this amazing stream. Hopefully we'll get more of these in the future. And we'll see what the future holds. Goodbye, everyone.